Hello, and welcome to the Next ReeVlog. Ignore the nose thing. Still with the whole breathing shtick. I have like a deviated septum quite high up. I'm trying to work my way around it. If I can, we'll find out. I think I've mentioned it before. Anyway, this vlog is going to be about something that I intended to vlog about like 3-4 days ago, but I'm still ill. Pretty confident that it's a very mild chest infection that I'm just failing to actually fight off. I'm fighting it well enough that it's not getting worse, but I'm not fighting it well enough that I'm actually getting better. Well, I say that. It's like get a little bit better, get a little bit worse, rinse and repeat. So, great fun. And work obviously doesn't help, but whatever. Just part of the job, I suppose. I imagine I will get over it pretty soon, but not soon enough for my liking. And yeah, it's been a distraction and reduction in energy, productivity, etc. Hence why I never actually did this vlog. And the point of this vlog is triple, double fold. First one, minor point, and it is the flags that I mentioned that I was going to think about taking down, got taken down, but then more have been put up. I didn't do anything, but it is what it is. Main point, however, is about roadworks. Oh yeah, super exciting stuff. There's a road that, according to Google, is 0.3 miles long. It's been closed for 20 weeks for resurfacing. That seems pretty excessive to me. The fact that it's less than 1 mile and they are closing the road for pretty close to half a year, that's a lot, you know? It's 5-ish months of that road being closed. Now, it is a residential road, so there will be some access, but it'll be like access only, can probably only get in from one side, and it'll be super bad traffic, stuff like that. And you can't get out from the other side. That's what I'm guessing. But it's really dumb. It should not take that long to do. Also, that road doesn't need resurfacing. It's pretty much fine. I don't get it. And I figured I'd just mention that in a vlog in case someone else does get it. Because I imagine if I contacted the council, they wouldn't be able to give me a good answer. Maybe they would, but it's not worth the hassle of attempting to contact them. So, so yeah, they're the main things that I wanted to actually talk about, and I'm kind of done talking about them now. So either this is going to be really short, or I need to think about something else to talk about. So, go back to defaults. D&D, Kung Fu, woo. As far as D&D goes, the Thursday game's going pretty well. Very interesting mix of characters. The sort of, I think, last session kind of highlighted that more than the previous ones I've been at, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it progresses next Thursday. Then I have a one-shot that I'm going to be playing a cleric in. I haven't been a cleric in a minute, and it's going to be pretty good, I'm reckoning. It's going to be level 5. Don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm excited. It's a spear, thrower, and shield cleric. So they have a javelin as well as a spear. And using the Grim Hollow Transformed Player's Guide feats, there's one where simple thrown weapons, such as a spear, have the returning property. So I can throw it, and it comes back. And that can either be like a magical thing, or like you could flavour it so like there's a rope or something, I guess. I don't know. But sorry about that. I don't know if I've mentioned it. I'm ill. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty fun. And then Kung Fu, I went through and did a little self review for my upcoming belt. I say upcoming. I'm like halfway through the year of I want to learn to do this belt. In either it was March or May. Do I have it up there? May. Yes, I put a date on the board, so it's in May. That I want to grade. So I do have a little bit more time than I originally thought, but I have 4 of the 13 points that'll be on the grading I'm pretty confident with. Then I think it was 6. Yeah, 6 of the points I kind of know, kind of don't know, need to work on, but that's something that I can largely also do in my own time when I have the time, energy, space. Which, whilst ill, super rare. Space is a huge problem for this belt, but I've got to do it outside. That's pretty much all there is to it. With autumn, best season, being here, there's going to be less other people outside because people don't tend to like the cold and wet and dark, whereas I'm a big fan of at least the dark, and I prefer the cold to the hot, and I can dry off if I get wet. Simple. So just got to make sure I don't wear white, because otherwise I'll end up with like grass and leaf and mud stains all over my clothes. So darker attire. And then the other 3 things I don't know, so I need to learn those, but that's fine. One of the things I need to work on, I really need to work on, I don't think I'm going to be good at, even when I do grade. Give me 10 years, still don't think I'm going to be very good at it. It's just, it doesn't gel with me. And that's okay, because different people are good at different things. It might be the case that it'll lose me marks, and if it does lose me marks, then I will have lost some marks. But hopefully, I'll be good enough for everything else to make up for it. It's the sort of thing that isn't necessarily useful. I've been told what its purpose is, and I think there are much better ways to work on that. So, yeah, it is what it is, and I think that I'm very good at its purpose for the most part. I say very good. As far as average civilian-y people go, very good. But would I say that being good at its purpose makes me good at that drill? No. Not at all, because the drill is not practical for that purpose. It's just how. I feel like it's just here's a way to demonstrate this thing, whether or not it's practical, which is my biggest issue with our style of martial art. But I also see the benefit to it in certain points. So, whatever, Yeah, I think that's probably about all I'm going to say. I've made some green tea in a flask ready to take to work with me, because anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, blah blah blah, healthy, yah yah yah. Hopefully, focusing on such health-related things is going to be useful for fighting off the old chest infectoroo. And then, other than that, I've got water. I've got some watermelon that I'm going to take with me in the old fridge. It's going to be in the bag. And then, usually, I'd take juice with me, and I'd stop at the shop on the way there. But because it's a Sunday, and stupid Sunday opening hours are a thing, the shops will be closed. In fact, the shops are already closed. So, yay, no juice for me. But hey, less sugar, better for my teeth. Just going to have to make sure that as I go about my night, I don't drop too much on the time. I don't drop into the temptation to get something from like the vending machine, because that's more expensive and it's going to be less healthy than what I'm going to bring with me, even if what I bring with me, water, is kind of bland. I also have found out today I only have one green tea bag left, so that's not ideal, but that's also okay and can be remedied somewhat easily at another point in time, at another time, whatever. So, speaking is starting to be sore. I've gone through my points, I've gone through extra points. I'm going to get ready to go for work. So I'll catch you cats on the flip flop, and I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.